So today kind of marks like this new era for the Mazda 323. If you guys didn't watch the last video, it's kind of like the sign off to its, you know, old age of last being driven in the 90s. We took it to an old spot, took some photos of it. It was really neat. It was kind of a cool like history sort of thing. We're kind of bringing it to the modern day, adding modern day spin on it with era correct parts. Today, we're gonna make it handle like it's supposed to. We're gonna be yanking the old struts and springs out of it, putting on some new hardware and some lowering springs, and hopefully getting it a little bit lower. Now this car currently has some really cool technology in it. Back in '89, this thing had electronic damping suspension. I don't want it anymore, I wanna go low. So let's take a look at this new equipment that we have. Thankfully in the world, there was some KYB OEM struts available, plus some H&R lowering springs. Brand new set of H&R lowering springs for the 323. We're going to be putting these on today, paired with the KYB OEM shocks. So I'm hoping this isn't going to be too bouncy. I'm hoping it's going to ride okay. Unfortunately, there's no aftermarket options, and neither are there coilovers available for the sedan. The hatchback, yes, not the sedan. The only way I'd be able to get coilovers for this if I custom made something, which could cost a bit of money. Maybe something I'll look into the future, but for now, we're just gonna be doing lowering springs, getting this thing a little bit of sport. If you guys haven't been keeping up, I actually imported a set of Advan ABS 6 for the 323 15-inch, and I have some brand new tires released, so this will be going on next, as long as the lowering operation works. I think this is gonna look sweet on the white. So we got a pretty wide stretch of road here, and you guys we'll just chuck this. As you guys can see, this thing whips. I have to brace myself. I have to hold on to the truck wheel because, I mean, this thing just, it is very, very rolly. Yeah, that's kind of the idea, and hopefully we can, you know, reduce that. Just maybe a bit more stiff would be rather nice. We're actually going to do a few things today while we're in here. I never replaced these tire rod ends, so we're going to do that. I think I also have front end link replacements as well. Other than that, this big guy right here is our objective. So getting this stuff out should be no big deal. And the first issue you always have with suspension is taking this brake clip out. Well, unfortunately, this is the graveyard out there. The electronic damping suspension did not survive. The threads literally, for the top hat, snapped inside the nuts, which is pretty crazy. Just weak material, I guess. That is the result of me not wanting to spend over $100 on top hats. It's okay, I guess. I'm not hurt. I'm really upset. I'm not hurt though. I'm really hurt. So now we gotta play with some Legos and put the new ones on. Okay, everything is back in. I just wanted to put these up to the car and make sure they're the right bolt pattern, which I never did. It clears everything, which is cool. Yeah, these will look sick. Oh yeah, honestly that's decent. Okay. Look at the wheel gap. Did I get lowering springs or did I get like a rally kit here? This is crazy. So like this is the back fitment and this is pretty much, you know, how it was before. And now this is the front. So these lowering springs definitely went low. I think this is gonna, hopefully that offset on those new wheels are gonna be sweet. Even with some spacers, this thing would look decent, but if I'm pushing on this, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little, it's not bad. It's not like bouncy, so it's just kind of nice. Now I gotta do the rears, but I was kind of a silly Billy and I didn't put my covers and bump stops in, and then I took this one out and the bump stop is literally like chalk. So if there's one thing in this car that didn't last the life of it while it was sitting, it's been the bump stops. Everything else is fine. So next week when I put the wheels on, I'm gonna have to unfortunately take the lowering springs out again, just to put a dust boot in there. But let's go ahead and do the back ones. The rears are a little bit more involved than the fronts are, just because of the way that these everything's kind of in the way here. So like for example, I don't know if it's because of the way I set it up, but I gotta take the caliper and kind of fold it off a little bit, and then had to take some of the trunk apart as well, which is fine. The old suspension is officially out. Electronic damping suspension has been removed. 323 is now pretty low, okay? I'm pretty stoked because this thing's actually like pretty low. I think once we get the other wheels on, it's gonna look a little bit different. It's just lowering springs, you gotta remember that. I wish it was coilovers, but just kinda get us started, it's kinda nice. And there's no bump stops in it right now, but I hope we don't need them yet. I actually got to take this on a little bit of drive, so hopefully I can get it kind of settled. Show you guys, and I'm going to go for a drive, and then once I come back, hopefully it's settled a little bit. So I'm assuming it will drop down a little bit once it settles. Oh yeah, in the light you can kind of see like it's kind of hard to tell because like these wheels are so small. I mean it went down quite a bit. To be honest with you, if I do bump stops again, I might honestly cut a coil off of the rear springs to get it to level out. It's got a little bit of rake to it, and it would be nice to have it pretty level. Although it's kind of interesting because the fender arches are about the same clearance of like wheel gap, even though the front's angled down a bit more. Regardless, not a big deal. This looks a lot better, and I'm more or less just more excited to drive it. Okay, so I've done some driving today. We're gonna be doing a little test here now. A couple things I've noticed is, I mean, this does ride a lot better. It's a bit more stiff. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if it really got any better. I'd say this is maybe like the OEM sport mode. It still swangs a lot. This thing, I think, really needs a bigger rear sway bar to like keep up with that swang, because it body rolls quite a bit. Still got like that boaty feel to it, but I mean these tires are 185s, so I mean there's gonna be a lot of roll in the tires. But yeah, like it's a little bit better, but I think once I kind of fix up those other bushings, this thing will get a little bit better. And I think this thing's gonna be sweet on the new wheels. It's really gonna dial it in. All right guys, and that is the 323 for today. This thing looks sweet. I am super stoked with kind of how it turns out. I wish it rode a little bit stiffer, but I'm so used to coilovers, and I'm not a big fan of lowering springs, to be honest, but that's all we had as an option for this car. I think once we get the tires on, it'll be a lot better. I think there's a lot of tire roll on these skinny 185s, and I mean it's a 14-inch too, so there's a bit of a sidewall. So I think it'll get better. Like I said, once we get these Advans on with... I did do a 195. Okay, well, oops. That is the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and comment down below what you guys think. Well, the setup, next time you guys are going to see this car is when I put those wheels on it. So, without further ado, keep it real. I'll see y'all in the next one.